Do what you do, swag how you swag, move how you move. We ain't on shit if you ain't on shit. But if you on shit, then we on shit. Sticking I move, slide. We'll put that bitch and rewind, hit him up. Then we put that bitch, make it dry. Also, his license, no problem. Cause I'm not just saying, no just slime. Young Savage, I'm repping the nine. You cannot stop with the God. Try to step me your ass in the sky. I like the flex when I'm fried. Try to flex to your ass when get robbed. People strap, I ain't ready to die. Never like, I'm gonna let that bitch fly. And he talk like that man wanna ride. And I know for a fact that he not. And I know for a fact that he lied. Just know for a fact I'ma slide. Gang, red dot, I hit that hoe in the headlock. I'm gonna just make the big rock. Bitch, I pick up with no sandlot. No shoot when I'm giving the head nod. Put that little boy to rest like it's bedtime. Hit his foot, I play ball. Red sock, set her home, tell that bitch to kick big rocks. Chose it. I also guess I'm to focus. Skinny nigga thinkers, I be toasting. Try to run up, just know I'ma throw it. Put my clip in her mouth and she blow it. Like a candle, I swear she be throwing. Gang high off the pig and we roasted. He want smoke, I told God he to ghost him. Gang, cooking. She don't think cause she say I'm good looking. And they call like Shem Rest for the booking. If you don't want no smoke, then don't push it. If you don't want no smoke, then don't push it. If you don't want no smoke, then don't push it. If you don't want no smoke, then don't push it. Sticking, I'm on slide. Go put that bitch and rewind, hit him up. Then we put that bitch, make it dry. No service license, no problem. Cause I'm not just saying, no just slime. Young Savage, I'm repping the nine. You cannot step with the God. Try to step me your ass in the sky. I like the flex when I'm fried. Try to flex to your ass when get robbed. People strap, I ain't ready to die. Never like, I'm gonna let that bitch fly. And he talk like that man wanna ride. And I know for a fact that he not. And I know for a fact that he lied. Just know for a fact I'ma slide.
Yeah, all my buddies be headshots. Dropping names in the two, got the fans hot. Acting tough, one of the two, see red dot. My hollows be twisting the dreadlocks. That boy right by that bus, this is last stop. Gangsta for coming to court, now I'm fed up. Pick your mans up. Boy, I ain't something that your home. Nah, I did too much, I keep it on me. I in the war, I should be with Tony. Just he got hit and now that nigga boom. Yeah, stuck in no jams. Nah, I'm a savage, I am what I am. Kill some niggas, I do
What's up? King Bomb. These are all facts. Factual. Not near mint. GT Key. Nate Comics. Dope. Benny Blanco. Represent, man. Thanks for shooting through, man. I got some cool books. This shit rocking, though. That shit's hard, bro. And I know for a fact. Oh, fucked it up. Mikasa Sukasa, guys. I'm gonna go get this book I got the other day, man. What a fucking banger.
And I know for a fact he lied. Just know for a fact I'ma slide. Yeah, all my buddies be headshots. Dropping names in the two, got the fans hot. Acting tough, one of the two, see red dot. My hollows be twisting the dreadlocks. That boy right by that bus, this is last up. Gangsta coming to court, now I'm fed up. Pick your mans up.
R.I.P. Shiki. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. We've been up over here on the Immortal Biggie Shaq channel, brother. We've been making good moves, man. I just want to say shout out to the chat, brother. Shout out to everybody been shooting through the gang, man. This the gang right here, brother. New World Order, brother. Y'all now been told. All right, so last couple weeks, man, y'all know I got that FF48, baby. Got that FF48, baby. And your boy was chilling. He wasn't really getting that many books. Oh, my fault, guys. I thought I posted it. So anybody wants to hop in, Mikasa Sukasa. You know what I'm saying? I thought I dropped the link a minute ago. Yeah, babe.
I want my other half of the sandwich. I'm starving.
All right. So,
can you help me?
You can figure it out. It's the one with pepper. Not the one I got's extra pepperoni.
You think it's this one? Or...
Shit. I gotta put my cigarette out. All right, so got that FF48, and I've been chilling, but I ran across some books. I haven't bought any internet books, but I did good. Hold up. All right. So we'll start with these three. Call of Duty Zombies. Number 5, I got the whole series for Melody. So I was able to get the number 1. It's a hot book right now.
I can't tell which one's got that.
Hold on, guys. Technical difficulties. Killed my whole vibe. So, FF48, she's starving. She ate a full-on tuna, and then she wants to eat the other half. We got 3 subs for $20, right? Anyways, let me light up again. Get the door shut. Like I was saying, Call of Duty Zombies, banger. Then I found this Crow number 1 McFarlane. Sick. Then I bought these 2 off of Cali. Got the Century and the First Scorpion, right? And I found this Mr. Miracle 4 banger, and all these are cheap as fuck, except for the Scorpion and the Century was a trade. R.I.P. Sheik, yes. We'll do a 10 bell salute for Sheiky. So this was only like $8, I think. I paid $10 for this. I paid $10. That was nothing. I paid $5 for this absolute gorgeous. Love these amazing heroes, guys. This is like a prelude to the whole Barry Windsor Smith Weapon X story. It's a background story, prelude to it is fun. All right, so Amazing Heroes, and then I got this dope Star Lord premiere. Then I got this perfect. When I tell y'all perfect, bro. X-Men Annual 14, first appearance cameo of Gambit. Squarebound Annual, dude. I never say like 9.8 candidate, but it's a perfect book, man. And then you get the Dracula 1, total surprise since FF48. So I'm sitting on like a nice little chunk of books in the last couple months, right? Like, I mean, I can make a move with just this. There's some heat, bro. But I was watching the auction last night, and my boy Yahweh sold a Spotlight 28. I already got a copy. I spent 150 bucks on it. It's a mid grade, but it sold for 45 fucking dollars. And none of these books are a fucking Spotlight 28. The Dracula 1 might be around that level, but I just have no faith that people spending a bunch of money. Not right now, bub. Go. Put some clothes on, Bubba. Yeah, put some clothes on before you walk in here while I'm streaming live. Christ. My kid's swimming. This has been a nightmare ever since I started. Too busy over here. Can't do shit. Ever since I started. So Collector Club's Friday. I'm thinking of category to battle and play cards, comic book, poker cards. So what do y'all think? Fucking I'm thinking back covers. I'm thinking back covers, man. Does that sound interesting to y'all, or am I crazy? We go get 5 back covers. Yo, I'm really like excited about this one because it's an Amazing Heroes. It's called Amazing Heroes 188, and it's kind of hard to find. So it goes with the First Weapon X, the Marvel Presents, whatever the fuck number it is, and it's kind of a cool book. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably I'm like most excited for this. The perfect fucking cameo Gambit. I have another copy. It was A-OK to me, so I don't know if I could sell it or do anything with it. But and then this Dracula 1, it's only got one staple. So raw, bro. And then just bangers, bro, like Mr. Miracle 4, First Barda, the Scorpions PC book. It's a PC book. This one, I don't know. I like it. It's probably going to be a PC book. It's not in the greatest condition. And then the Call of Duty and this one I'd probably get rid of. I'm not much of a Crow guy. But yeah, man, there's like $100 right here. There's $100 right there. There's 100. It's about $200-300 worth of shit in the last couple weeks. So I mean, this one right here in high grade goes really high, bro. What do y'all think? Y'all think I got a couple $100 worth of shit right here? I would hope so. I think this is $100 book, man. Dracula 1 Dell 1962. 1962. Universal Monster. That's like a I said 100. It's probably a $200 book, dog. Like, keep it real, bro. And it's about a $40, $50 banger. This is about a $30 book. I got this low grade Bloodshot right there. Yes, Biggie Shag. Yo, AMKM, Schultzy. Hell yeah. Good to see y'all. Yo, AMKM's my fucking guy. They got a dope ass shop. But you see me, AM. You see me, bro. The perfect Cameo Gambit, Call of Duty Zombies 1. What's that? That's about $100. Those two together, right? This is probably like a $10, $20 little book, little Weapon X, Prelude, Amazing Heroes. These Amazing Heroes, paper quality isn't the greatest, so it's hard to get them in good condition, and it does have some ticks, but they're not collar breaking. This looks really nice for the type of book it is. It's a really thick book. It's got a guide in it. It's got prelude to this. Actually, y'all want to see? Let's fucking do it. Let's fucking do it, right? Y'all want to see the prelude to Weapon X? Here it is. Barry Windsor Smith. All right. So I would say this is probably canon, bro. I mean, it's the guy that created them. Let's take a look at this. This is going to be cool, man. It's a big ass book. Hopefully I can find it. I don't look like a complete fucking idiot. Imagine that. Let's see. Because I'm going to sell it. More than... Oh, here it is. Weapon. Oh, wow. Whoa. Oh, I've seen those drawings, yeah. Talking about the pre stuff. Oh, so all these are like, damn. So it's a big ass panel on it, dog. It's a bunch of info. Weapon X. There's 6 pages. There's 8 pages. So yeah, this is the story on Weapon X, man. It's like a prelude to it, kind of like a prelude to Spawn or something, you know, in one of these. That's what these Amazing Heroes are good at. So it's not the greatest cover, but it's still kind of cool. I was wondering what it's going to look like. I've never seen anybody have one before, so I was interested. It's a Blat. There it is. Any big? Hey, this one could go good with it, right? Oh no, the hologram. It's not the good hologram, but it's not bad. I bought these two together when I bought them. $5 a piece, y'all. $5 for both of those. I got like 2 or 3, 4 books for $5. So yeah, I feel like I got a nice stack right here, man. I could go after like a first fucking Sabretooth or first Morbius or whatever I was wanting, but I'm pretty chill right now. Maybe I'll just put these aside for, you know, the mega run. If I make a mega run for 2024. Hey, it's Alan. What up, man? If you ain't doing nothing, hop on with me, bro. I'm just hanging out for a minute. Trying to think of categories and shit. I can't think of anybody I want to pull on the show and have compete. I've kind of picked a bunch of people, and now I'm just like, not really thinking of too many people. I kind of like Beckerman and Legion. Beckerman and Legion was saying Legion said if it wasn't Friday, he'd probably be able to make it. And Beckerman said he would think about hopping on, but he would want to battle somebody specifically. I can't remember who it was. I think it was Naman. It might have been Naman. Sweet. We got Alan joining. Yeah, I'm thinking the category might be like back cover. Definitely, you got a great deal. Yeah, I got a good deal. Yeah, for a cherry copy of X-Men Annual 14. You know what's funny is that I've been looking at X-Men 12, and some reason X-Men Annual 14 will pop on when you look on eBay.
Gang, 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 gang. Do what you do, swag how you swag, move how you move. We ain't on shit if you ain't on shit, but if you on shit, then we on shit. I am sticking, I move, slide. Go put that bitch and rewind, him up. Then we put that bitch, make it dry. Go to the slices, no problem, no problem. Cause I'm not just saying, I just slime head off. Young Savage, I'm repping the nine. You cannot step with the guy. Try to step with your ass in the sky. I like to flex when I'm fried. Try to flex in your ass when get robbed. People strap, I ain't ready to die. Never like I'm all ready to fly. And he talk like that man wanna ride. And I know for a fact that he not. And I know for a fact that he lied. Just know for a fact I'ma slide. Gang, red dot, I hit that hoe in the headlock. I push that bitch, make the big rock. Bitch, I'm big up with no sandlot. No shoot when I give him the head nod. Put that little boy to rest like it's bedtime. Hit his foot, let's play ball. Red sock, said a home, tell that bitch to kick big rocks. Chose it. I am the gas to focus. Can these niggas think cause I be told it. Try to run up, just know I'ma throw it. Put my clip with her mom, then she blow it. Like a candle, I swear she be throwing. Gang high up the pig and we roast it. He wants smoke, I know God he the close to. Gang, cooking. She don't think that she say I'm good looking. And they come like some rest for the boogie.
Later, Salty.
If you don't want to smoke it, don't push it. If you don't want to smoke it, don't put it on push it. If you don't want to smoke it, don't push it. Sticking, I'm on slide.
Hey, I'm just sort of.
Alan.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Thank you for
I'm
joining, man. How you been?
Okay, I just been
Dude.
super busy lately.
We was in that Alex the Comic Quarter chat when that dude just casually showed that Action 1, bro. How cool is that?
Yeah, I thought it was funny. He just sort of went boop and then flipped it off.
Oh my god, a raw Action 1, bro. Whoa.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
That is too much fun. You can't have that much fun.
So that collection, just so you know, it was offered to everybody. I think last year for about $10 million. You could have bought the whole collection for $10 million. It was
Sounds like it's that people should have.
Yeah, in a way, I think, you know, it's like I can name 5 books that would be $10 million.
$10 million. He's probably got Tech 27 Action. I mean, I don't know what.
Yeah, it's a complete run. It's a complete run of everything.
Complete run of what do you mean when you say everything? Every time.
Everything DC produced.
Every action.
Yeah.
Shoo.
So if you think about it, you can name like 5 books, like Detective 27.
Oh yeah.
Action 1, Superman 1, Batman 1.
Who the fuck wouldn't want to buy that? What the fuck?
Yeah, I was like, I was like, oh, it's only $10 million. That's so cheap. Why wouldn't somebody buy that? But,
I don't know, man. Especially with the cost of living, like real estate, like houses cost $1 million. You could, I mean,
yeah,
get a
that's true.
mortgage, get a loan. Shit, you sell a couple books once you get it, and then you're in the black.
Then you're good. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Congratulations to whoever's getting it. I'm sure it's going to be worth a lot more now. They're going to piece it out and.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I imagine that's the sad part of it, though. In a way, I kind of think the collections should stay together, just because it's everything DC produced. It's almost like something DC itself should have bought.
It would be nice if one big baller could come through and fade. I mean, if the person that got 10 million is ready to flip it now, like it would be nice if they could have just kept it. But I feel like some collections are just too strong. You know what I'm saying? Like just that's a whole man's life's worth, and we're not talking like the shitty books that most people collect. We're talking the greatest books you could get in the history of comic books. Like I don't know what he don't have.
Yeah,
he probably got all the obscure ones too, right? Did he have the like Suspense 5 and all that bullshit? Maybe.
Well, it is only DC. Suspense is
so he didn't even have Timelies.
He didn't have Timelies. No Timelies.
Oh, it's all
only DC. Only DC.
But complete.
So
that's a whole different thing. Okay.
So it's going to be like all the Green Lanterns, all the Flash, all the Wonder Woman, all the.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So
it's probably better if you had a choice, you would. Okay, but you know, Marvel is a whole thing, but Marvel and Pre-Code and everything else against DC would be a whole thing. But DC is ultimately what you want, I would think.
Well, DC in the Golden Age is what you want.
Yeah.
Marvel is what you want in the Silver Age. But it goes all the way up to 2014. So I think from 1935 to 2014.
Huh.
And there's a few things in it where it was just like one of one kind of level, like, you know, like there was ash cans of some of these early early DC books. And
I didn't even know there was early ash cans like that.
Yeah, I think there's an early ash can of like Wonder Woman 1 and stuff like that. And like I think Superman 1, there's an ash can of that. So can you imagine how much those would be worth? They'd be worth like insane amount.
Yeah, I think we were looking up the value of the Famous Funnies 8 as opposed to Marvel 1. I think the Famous Funnies ain't worth as much, is it? Because they haven't had as many record sales.
So you're talking about the Motion Picture Funnies?
The Motion Picture Funnies, whatever.
Well, yeah, it's like some long title. I always forget it. Something Motion Picture Funnies or New Funny. Yeah, something like that.
We looked up like the Go Collect, and I don't trust that anyway. But I don't think there's enough recorded sales. But it's a rarer book; it should be worth more money. But I think Marvel's Blue Book is higher.
Yeah, I think Marvel 1 goes for more. But there's only like maybe 5 or 6 copies of that.
Right.
Funnies one. Yeah, I don't know. It's just
one of those things. So these ash cans are super rare, and they're probably the sickest shit ever. But I would still think a Superman 1's going to be worth more than the ash can, even.
Yeah, you know. But after I watched that interview, I was like, hey, like, how well do their auctions do? Okay, like I was curious, so I went to their site and I looked at their auctions that were completed, and people were getting about 50% off on the price, off fair market value.
That's about what that's how real people with money spend money. Like that's the way I've always been told is when you go after a book, you look at the Blue Book and you hope to pay half what the going rate is because it's a convenience for the person to buy because you got money now. You're going to spend money and you offer half is about normal. And if you can get it at half, that's a pretty good deal.
Yeah. Well, but my point is if they dropped it at Heritage or some other auction site, probably they'd get closer to full price or maybe even slightly more.
Yeah, that's pretty normal. Usually when I buy a book I want, it's a premium and I have to pay a little extra for it.
Yeah. So my point is, like, whoever's selling this auction through PBA is going to lose big money on this. They could get way more money if they had used a different auction site. Like, I mean, I would have used Heritage personally. Even if you use My Comic Shop, they probably could get a better deal through them.
I don't know what the deal was. I felt like everything was all peachy keen and everybody was pretty happy with what was going on.
Well, so the thing is, the way it works, from what I, like, I'm guessing here, but the way it works generally is the same as the way it would work if you did it through Heritage. You basically, they get like 20-30% of whatever the sale is, like the auction house, right?
Right.
And usually if it's a big collection like this, you can get, maybe it's only 20% because you're bringing the goods, right? You're bringing stuff that they'll make lots of money on. So my point is, like, if it doesn't matter how much it sells for, it matters how much it sells for, because that's how much you're going to get, right? A percentage of. So if it's on an auction house that doesn't really get much money, like sell it for much, then you're losing out big time.
So they're going to get 30%, and you think they could have got a better deal somewhere else and probably got more money because it's a better place to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Dude, what do you think about me going into my LCS? Right? Check this out, Alan. So I'm looking in this box, and I noticed that it's like a little different than the rest of them. It's got nice Mylar on a few of the Wolverine books. I was like, this must have been a collector's long box. He must have sold his collection. And I must have took it out of the back room and just pulled it in the front, because I took like 5 short boxes from the back room and pulled them in the front. I'm not always allowed in the back room. They kind of got to watch me. So not a lot of people can even get back there. I'm like one of 5 people to get back there. And I pulled it out, and I'm looking, I'm going through, and I'm like, these are some pretty nice bags. So my shop's full of bad bags. And then I get to an X-Men annual 13
the first
Gambit.
Gambit, yeah.
There's a 13 on one side and there's a 14 in the other. And when I tell you, bro, it's perfect, bro. It's like it never been touched.
Yeah, I thought that was a pretty awesome deal. So you said you paid $5 for that? Yeah,
and I depended. It's such a weird book. It's like they're going to know. You know that little meme where they're going to say, "Oh, they're going to know." That kept going in my head. Like, they're going to know.
So what happened? Like, when you took that to the
register, I said, well, I bought like 5 other books, 3 or 4 other books, and 2 of them said like $4 on them, and I was just like, I'll give you 5 a piece for these 2 annuals, and the 4 for the other 2. And they was like, okay. And I showed it to them, and I showed it on the other side. And honestly, it's like a $20-$30 book if it's even a normal copy.
Yeah, even if it's like a mid-grade or low grade.
Yeah, so I didn't feel like I was getting over on them too bad. I didn't want to explain to them and have to pay extra $10. Like, I think if I pulled like a first Gambit, they might know. But this one, I was like, they're not going to know what this is.
Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of books like that where, like, sometimes you know, I always wonder if the comic shop can keep up with all the stuff that's becoming hot.
They don't know.
I could have picked up, first Polka Dot Man.
Yeah.
I went to a shop and they had they had a great collection. I could have picked up the first Pokemon. I think it was like $30 or $50, something like that. But it's like, it's like a $300 or $400 book. It's like, it was crazy.
Oh, you're talking about the tech?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was surprised how cheap it was. I was like, because I already had a copy, I felt sort of bad for the guy. I picked already some other good books from him. I said, hey, you might want to consider the price on this book.
Oh, yeah. Well, I gave him $25 for that Dracula one, that Dell #1.
Oh, wow. Okay, and that's still a great price.
it is, but I mean, I was going to give him $20, and I said, you know what, it's a Dracula. I'll give you $25, and I kind of talked him into it. But really, when you look it up, past sales are around $30, $50. You could find past sales on it, but there's also some that are higher.
Well, it depends on the grade, right?
Yeah.
What's the grade on the Dracula one?
The one I got, it's probably at least a 5.50 plus or something.
Okay, so that's probably more like $75, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably worth at least $50. It's got to. I think it's a $200 book. I really do.
Oh well, it's okay. It's all good. I mean, that's part of the fun, right? You know, hunting for things that are underpriced.
Yeah, we kind of go by the price of the least amount sold always.
Yeah,
and that's the way
exactly.
it should be, you know.
That's
Like,
a beautiful cover, actually.
Oh, it's so good, bro. It's a single staple book.
That's
too.
a book that I'm looking for, actually. You know that, like, I have the werewolf Wolfman one. You know,
Yeah,
all these
1962, early silver, really cool.
You got to make sure it's a first print, though.
Oh, do I? How the hell do you find out?
I would have to
open the cover, don't you?
No, it's on the front. You see where it says Dell?
Yep.
It's the month there, whatever the months are.
12/2/3/1/2/1/2.
It should say it should say like June, August, or something like that, or
yeah, December, October, December.
October, December. So what you do is go on to Go Collect, and then search that book, and then they'll show the dates. That it's either like I think it's June, August, or November. You know, it's like one of those things where it'll show which is the first print.
What up, CFAP? So I'm gonna show you the books that I get paranoid leaving around the house, and I'll actually put up when I leave. I don't have much great shit like Alan, but these are the ones that kind of. So I got my 48. Besides my slabs, like these are just my floppy raw books laying around. FF49.
That book's gonna get really hot, I think.
I love my FF6. Right, and of course my Avengers 1.
By the way, I just saw like an Avengers 1 sell for crazy low money. It's like
no shit. That would be the one that would if any of them do. It should be a Avengers 1 or a Daredevil 1.
Yeah, I'm surprised how much the market has dropped.
Dude, I saw a 1.8 X-Men 1 for 5,000 on Instagram. Did you see that?
No.
Yeah, Justin Birch, he's a letterer. He has a 1.8 Blue Label X-Men 1, 5K. I thought that like
does it present well?
It presents really well. It's a beautiful copy for 1.8. Yeah, I'll send you a link. I'll show you. Maybe it's still for sale. He says he wants to sell it and then hand deliver it at Heroes Con. So I think he's thinking somebody he knows might buy it.
Somebody local.
He listed it though on his Instagram.
That's crazy. So yeah, I mean the prices have really dropped for those books. But you know, the funny thing is that price is probably reasonable. If you look back, like if you just ignore COVID pricing and you just look at the like how books have gone up, that's probably in line with where it should be.
Yeah, X-Men 1.
So like when I was buying, I was kind of lucky in a way because I got all my Grail like Silver Age just before the comic boom. So Silver Age, Bronze Age, and Modern. I targeted all the big Grails just before the comic boom. And then during the comic boom, I was more interested in Golden Age. And Golden Age hadn't actually hit a boom until after that. So I was pretty lucky about timing on those things.
Yeah, you got in early and you didn't only get in, you stayed consistent and kept plucking at stuff and you did a really good job at it. Do you ever think like, you know what I do is I'll see like a dealer, right? And they won't just have like one AF-15, they got like 3. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, like if only I had like 4 times as much shit as I do now, maybe I'd feel more confident. But I only have 1 copy of a lot of this shit, so I'm just kind of a scrub. Do you ever kind of get that vibe?
No. Well, yeah, I've seen people like that. The funniest one is like there's this girl on her name's Anna Love on Instagram, And one of my grails that I'd love to own is like Chamber of Chills 19, the one with the glass next to the girl's face.
Oh, you don't have that one.
I don't have that. I'd love to own it. She has like 10 copies of it or something crazy. It's just like and they're all like high grade, so it's like it's so insane. Some people have amazing collections. So.
People really do, man. That's a lot of people that we don't know too, you know.
Yeah, so I've been trying to like stalk her.
Oh yeah.
Kind of break her down and get her to sell some of her
Come on my channel and show me your books, please. They're like, what?
Yeah.
Why would I want to do that?
Yeah.
All right, so Justin Birch letters. Yeah. It says X-Men. I'll send you a tag right now. I'll put it in our
in our feed. Yeah.
So do you think you can make it Friday?
I can make it Friday.
Okay, so I'm thinking back cover category. What do you think? Back cover?
Back covers are lame because it's usually the same back cover.
That's why we gotta make it creative, because we're gonna get good ones. We want to see what the best back cover we can come up with.
That'd be a cool category one time, not like every time.
Not all the time, no.
I just find a Sea Monkey one. I love Sea Monkeys. They're to me the best ad ever.
I think we can come up with some. I mean, everybody knows the what is it, Wolverine 1 with the back cover on it.
What's the back cover on Wolverine 1?
Which one's the one? I think it's the one where...
Is it the one again where they're making fun of the Ninja Turtles?
Isn't there one where...
Oh, one sec here. Somebody's at my door. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm thinking of the Black Fucima one where he's standing... It's the first patch. Right? How much for the X-Men 1? I paid $950 for it. Here's the X-Men 1 for $5K. We was talking about what's a good price for an X-Men 1. I'm thinking like $2K for a 1.0 or $3K. I feel like in like 2016, 2017, you could get a low grade X-Men 1 for like $1,000. $1,000 in comics 5 years ago is way different than it is now. But I don't feel like it could come back down that low. I don't think it's 1,000. Now, Avengers 1, realistically, you could probably get a 1.0 for $1,000. Now, do you want a 1.0 that presents well and is attached and all that? You might have to spend like $1,500, $2,000, even 5 years ago. I feel like that books went up significantly. I don't know what Alan said the deal was that recently happened, but people get those Avengers 1s pretty cheap. I got mine for $1,500, and I would think it's about $3,000 book. It might be a 2.5 or 3.0. I've seen worse condition Avenger 1s than mine, so it's hard to call it. If I was to sell my Avengers 1, I would hope I'd get at least like $2,500 or something for it, right? Because, I mean, it's pretty together. It would look really good in a slab. All the covers there, it's attached. No pieces missing, no fading. The color's pretty good. That's a pretty, I mean, it's got to be like a 2.5 or 3, right? So I'm glad I spent the extra $500 back then to get a decent copy, because if I wouldn't have, I'd have this shitty Avengers 1 right now. But I feel like it's, only thing is I'm afraid to count the pages again. I've counted the pages like 3 or 4 times, and I just don't want to do it again. I don't want to find out that there's something missing. I don't think there is, but I'm just not gonna mess with it again. I've done it. I know I've done it and was happy with the results. So Alan might be getting like some more books. I got some Subway. I don't have much more to talk about, guys. We played some music. We talked about the hauls I've had. Maybe he'll come back. What is this? Kind of look at his books for a second. I did an eye exam today. I'm getting some glasses. I like that one that's second left corner. It's kind of got like an orange top. Got a lot of cool like CoverGirl covers right there. Not bad. I'm filling up a swimming pool for Little Shaq. Melody's picking at me. I think this is the second Silver Age, second Silver Age Submariner too. It's not only the second Doctor Doom; it's the second Silver Age Submariner. Possibly, I'll have to ask Alan, but I'm pretty sure I know it's the first team up. So yeah, the FFs, the Avenger, the Iron Man, the Hawk 180, ASM 129, ASM 14, Ghost Rider 1, GSX. Those are all like my blue chip. Besides slabs, like I got slabs too that are just as big as those, but those are just my raw floppies flopping around. So yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up, man. I think we came to a head. You know, we've had about 10, 12 people in here, most of the chat, and I appreciate everybody shooting through. The channel's been doing great. You know, I get like 60, 100 views a video, and I really appreciate everybody out there. Hit the like, subscribe, check out Comic Collector Club Friday night. We're going to have a banger show. Dude, you know what I'm thinking? Maybe we'll do some one-on-ones, get some Comic Collector champions going, because we've had a Comic Collector Club champion before, brother. Big Doc Savage. I won a Comic Collector championship. I'm not sure many other. Verazian did good. And Metarog did good. But yeah, I want to see like maybe some one-on-one mixtures. Get some shit going. I'd love to see like Lucha versus Allen or something like that. Papa Willie. Maybe Journey will hop in. So yeah, man. Friday night, guys. Let's get the tunes going. Some more of my tunes. 5K for 1.8, man. Don't make me sell a kidney, dude. Don't make me do it, Justin.
Do what you do, swag how you swag, move how you move. We ain't on shit if you ain't on shit, but if you on shit, then we on shit. Sticking, I move, slide, go put that bitch and rewind, team up, and we put that bitch, make it dry. Go to the slices, no problem, cause I'm not just playing with the slime. Young Savage, I'm repping the nine. You cannot step up the guy. Try to step with your ass in the sky. I like the flesh when I'm fried. If you don't want to smoke it, don't put it on push it. If you don't want to smoke it, don't push it. Sticking, I move, slide, go put that bitch and rewind, him up.
All right, guys. Thank you, Collector Allen. Everybody shot through, man. Appreciate it. Y'all saw the books. Y'all saw the show. Catch me later. Friday night. Collector Club. 1200 giveaway.
Biggie. Biggie.